look at your receiving room and just the depth and the different skill sets you have, just how are you liking what you have at your fingertips?
Man, feeling blessed. You know, it's something that we can't coach is experience. We got 3 guys returning that played a lot of ball for us last year. We added Jair Shorter, very experienced guy, played a lot of ball at his previous schools. So just excited to have those guys in the room and being able to kind of lead those young guys and bring those guys along as well, and bringing Jai along, getting Jai acclimated to how we do things here at Memphis.
Now, Rock, obviously he had his breakout year last year, and defensive coordinators are probably trying to scheme on how to slow him down. So how are you challenging him to take on what is about to happen for him in terms of defensive schemes this year?
Having the same mindset he had last year, off season. Still with a chip on the shoulder. Just having that hunger mindset and just continue to grow and develop and being able to move around and just focus on the details of the offense. We don't want to just have him play one position. Being able to kind of move him around and move other guys around as well. So I think this offseason and this fall have been really big for not only Rock, but Mir, Kobe, and Jai being able to just kind of, focus on more than just one position, so those guys can move around whenever need be.
Obviously, we know about the top 3 guys, what they did last season. Outside of that, who's kind of standing out, and what are you looking for in all those other guys?
Just come in and just be ready when your number's called. Like I said, Jair's doing pretty good this fall camp. Brady Clues, Jamari Hawkins, Jacoby Banks, Marcelo Bussey. So we got a list of guys that starting to step up to the plate and kind of build some confidence and kind of just following those guys who played for us last year.
Coach Krenzy talked about using Rock in different ways this year, not just lining him up. Have you kind of worked in with him, and what does that look like, and what's it going to look like when he gets on the field?
Hopefully we'll be able to move him around a lot. I know we did some things with him last year and just trying to go from that. Just trying to use his skill set the best we possibly can. Same thing with Mir. Mir adds a different skill set, and we're able to move him around. And Kobe being the ultimate veteran, in the room, 6-year guy. Kobe can probably call the plays for us if he needed to. He's a utility guy for us. He can play all 3 positions. So all those guys add different value to the room, and just their versatility is really great for us.
Kobe talked about trying to kind of become a more complete player this season and put more things on film. Is that something you're kind of working on in terms of, okay, we know you can do this, but show us other stuff?
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. Kobe's he's a workaholic. He's a true professional. Kobe, he has a daily routine where he sticks to that. He's very disciplined in that regard, and it shows on the field for him. So we're really excited about Kobe and this upcoming season for him.
Coach, obviously you've got to watch these guys kind of catch from Seth for the last couple of years. How have you seen their connection kind of grow over the years, and does it look any different or more improved this fall camp?
I would say, it's just it's pleasing to see just how in tune those guys are with Seth. Obviously, like I said earlier, the experience definitely helps, but it's like those guys on the same page. They've been playing together, for multiple years, and it definitely shows for sure.
How much more does that make your job easier when you're coaching a group that is not having to get used to a new quarterback?
It's somewhat easy, but our jobs are never easy. In regards to just we got to continue to grow. Can never be complacent. Even though we had the production that we had in the room last year, and we just can't relax. There's always things to improve on. So that's what we've really been focusing on this fall and this entire offseason, and just how can we improve, how can we grow from what we did this past season.
And then how much more time do you spend on just obviously catching the ball, but also just stuff that run blocking and stuff how is that part of your group coming along?
It's coming along really well. I feel like we did a solid job of perimeter blocking last year, which allowed our running backs to get some longer yardage down the field. So one thing I always say, you don't block, you don't get the rock. So guys understand that we have to have an unselfish mindset in that room. Because you think about this, a good game for a receiver is you get 7 to 8 catches, 100+ yards, and that's 7 plays you're getting the ball. Typical game is 75 to 80 plays a game. What are you doing the other 65 to 70? You have to find a way to impact the game one way or another. And one way may be blocking, one way may be catching, but we have to do our job on every single play, whether it's run or pass.
Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate you.